How are you surviving in the market?
Well, it is survival, definitely. It's tough and challenging times for everybody at the moment. So what we're doing at the moment is trying to make sure we can support our members, make sure they've got the right products and services to take them forward, and make sure they're aware of everything that we're doing. And in the past, with our members, we've not been as close as we could. So I've taken on 4 business development managers that between now and Christmas are going to profile all of our members so we can make sure we're marketing the right products to them, make sure they're aware of everything that we're doing really, because there's always a lot happening from a head office perspective, and the membership don't always get to find out. You use all the channels available, email, phone calls, visits, and still some messages don't get through from our the operators, that things that they wish to push. So it's just a great way of doing that. And we're also setting up a regional council, which is 8 existing members who will meet regularly as a council and meet with the senior team at Global to tell us the feedback from the members and what they want to work on, and what the issues are for those, so we can help and support them better going forward. If you're referring to Advantage moving on from Triton, which I think you are, we still have a deal with the Advantage as a centre, and we still have very good relationships with many of their members, which we'll continue to work on and develop. And business has been strong. We've spoke to 200 Advantage members in the last few weeks, all in the main very happy with the products that we offer, and will continue to support us as long as we support them. I think what we're noticing more recently with our members is they're sort of working in niche areas, so they're coming to us and asking, can you go and contract more stock in Mauritius? What are you doing in Dubai? What are you doing in the States? And actually they're shouting out a lot more for more products in destinations where we perhaps haven't featured as well in the past, and we'll react to that and go out and source that product for them.
So does that mean a fairly major change as far as your business is concerned, that in fact it's actually giving you more work and you've got more contracting to do that you may not have had to do, say, a year ago?
No, I think we've always had to do that contracting, but there's no massive change and shift in that. I think the marketplace for short haul is very crowded. A lot of it's being transacted online, and a lot of our high street members find it tough to compete in that arena without investing millions of pounds, as some of the big online guys do. So when a couple walks into their shop, they've already sourced via all the different routes, particularly online, and whereas, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago they'd be wandering around the high street comparing quotes, they're checking every channel available, the consumer that is. So our agents have got to make sure they're offering better service, making sure that face-to-face service is key really, and offering different products that they can compete on, and that aren't so price-led. I think people going on Twin Centre America trips are not as price conscious as perhaps a consumer that's going to Benidorm for 7 nights. So,
or Sitges.
Or Sitges, yeah. So there's been a sort of shift towards the package market, really as a consequence of not much cheap charter flying. If the package price is $299 and the seat's $279, it's clear and evident what the agents are going to do. And from our end, we give them the products to sell the Triton products, but it's not going to be everything to them. So we've got deals with a lot of major operators and preferred suppliers that we're quite happy to sell freely and all day long. And in terms of cruise, we have a Cruise Navigators Club, which is a group of 50 members that get exclusive deals, their ACE membership, plenty of ship visits, and get involved in that cruise section. We arrange training sessions where the cruise operators come along and keep the navigators up to speed with any developments in the cruise market. So cruise is a good sector for us.
Cool. One final question, which is quite key in business, is what's the confidence in the market as far as your members are concerned?
I think in the main fairly upbeat. I think that the new entrants and newer members have sort of taken a few blows with, obviously the failure of XL sort of shakes people up a little bit, but I think what that will do is drive consumers back to agents with wanting a face to deal with when that sort of issue occurs, because trying to pick up the phone to a faceless business when something like that happens isn't as ideal as being able to walk into a shop to someone that you know and trust, and I think that's helped them a lot. But in terms of confidence, I think it's going to be a tough winter. We really need more capacity for next year into some key destinations, which I'm sure many of the airlines are looking at to fill the gaps that I know that are there now. And I think in the main people are upbeat, but it's hard to be in the wider economic. I'm kind of think of the word that. In the wider world, there's a lot of different things happening. I think everybody's sort of tightening their belts. Even personally, I think, should I go out for dinner tonight or shall I cook? And more lately I've been cooking because of that.